that are gonna go home and write a biography on how wrong this is, you guys can kick rocks. What's up, fam? Candace Parker here. I'm gonna do a tier ranking of WNBA players. I'm gonna try. Then you got Angel Reese. I put her right at that C level.
Candace Parker just did something that sent Angel Reese's fans into complete meltdown mode. The WNBA legend ranked Reese as a C-tier player, and the backlash was immediate and furious. But Parker didn't back down. Instead, she doubled down with evidence that makes Reese's supporters look foolish. While Reese has been celebrating her double-doubles, her team has been losing games at an alarming rate. And when you dig deeper into those stats everyone's been praising, you'll discover something that will completely change how you see Angel Reese forever. Double-doubles that mean absolutely nothing when it comes to actual winning. Parker exposed the biggest hoax in WNBA history. If you agree with Candace Parker, then comment below, baby giraffe. Let's go.
How many times have I said Angel Reese is not an impact player? Winning. If you don't believe me, go ask Teresa Weatherspoon or ask her current head coach Tyler Marsh, who will soon be joining Teresa in the food stamp line, hoping to get enough Ethiopian breadcrumbs to make it through the winter. Or ask
that sends the internet into complete chaos. Candace Parker, 7-time All-Star and 2-time MVP, placed Angel Reese in the C tier of her player rankings. Not B tier, not a tier, C tier. Right alongside an injured Cameron Brink, treating Reese like she's just another developing player instead of the superstar her fans claim she is.
I think in terms of being above, you have to be able to have the ability to carry a team, be a 1 or 2 option. I think Angel Reese is fantastic at her role, which is offensive rebounding. She showed and demonstrated so much growth in that first year. I think that this is my tier.
Parker didn't mince words about why Reese earned this placement. She explained that to rank higher, you have to be able to have the ability to carry your team, be a 1 or 2 option. Parker acknowledged Reese's offensive rebounding skills, but made it crystal clear that Reese functions as a role player, not someone capable of leading a championship team. While AIA Wilson, Nafisa Collier, and Brianna Stewart occupied the elite S tier, and Caitlin Clark landed solidly in a tier, Reese found herself grouped with...
If there was something higher than S, I would definitely put her up there. But Nafisa Collier, she's up there with top tier with Asia at the S, but the 4s run the league. Don't ever forget that. Brianna Stewart, the versatility, reigning champion from last year. She's got 3 of them things. I don't think there's any debate with that.
The meltdown was instant and spectacular. Reese's supporters flooded social media, calling Parker a hater and questioning her motives. They couldn't believe their double-double queen was being ranked below players they considered less accomplished. The outrage reached fever pitch as fans demanded explanations for what they saw as disrespect. When pressed to defend her assessment, Parker remained completely calm and measured. She appeared on the Goodfollow podcast and stated, "There's no hate on Angel Reese. I love her. I will never attack anybody's character. I will never attack who they are ever." Parker clarified that her analysis focused purely on basketball ability and team leadership, not personal attacks. She emphasized that her comments came from a place of respect and professional evaluation.
This is where it gets tricky. Caitlin Clark is at an A level. I think in time she's going to raise up to that S, but in order to put her at that level, she's got to have a couple more years. So I'll put Kelsey Plum at the A level. 2-time champ, now took on the challenge to be #1 option in LA. I would say KP is definitely, she got that elusive championship. She's one of the best shooters in the WNBA, if not the best shooter in the WNBA.
You know what makes Parker's criticism impossible to dismiss? Her credentials speak for themselves. This isn't some random analyst throwing shade. Parker built her reputation through years of elite performance and championship-level basketball IQ. When someone with her basketball knowledge speaks, people listen. The ranking system revealed Parker's priorities perfectly. Caitlin Clark's A-tier placement showed Parker values players who elevate their teammates and impact winning beyond just individual statistics. Clark's ability to transform the Fever's entire offensive system demonstrated exactly what Parker meant by carrying a team.
Uh-oh, Candace Parker. You've upset the Reese's Pieces and they're not happy about it. They're gonna be coming after you any second. Oh, they're already coming after you. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Candace Parker asked to put certain players in a tier list. You have the S tier, you have the A tier, you have the B tier, and you have the C tier. And where Candace Parker put Angel Reese on this list and her explanation about it, it has upset a large number of the Reese's Pieces delegation.
Basketball analysts started coming out of the woodwork to support Parker's honest assessment. They recognized what casual fans missed. There's a massive difference between accumulating stats and actually contributing to team success. The question everyone started asking was simple but devastating. What does a WNBA legend see in Angel Reese's game that her biggest supporters are missing? Parker's ranking wasn't personal or random. It was built on cold, hard basketball fundamentals that separate role players from franchise cornerstones.
Chicago Sky, y'all stink, bro. Y'all, look, there's trash and then there's trash. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, the Chicago, man, listen, Studbud stood on business today. Nafisa Collier stood on business today. They destroyed the Chicago Sky.
The Minnesota Lynx game changed everything. Angel Reese committed 9 turnovers in a single game. And suddenly, everyone could see what basketball insiders had been whispering about all season. This wasn't just a bad night. This was the moment that exposed the fundamental flaws in Reese's game that her double-double stats had been masking.
This is from last night's game. Angel Reese was back to doing Angel Reese things. Blowing layups, getting her own rebounds. They've turned her into a point forward. She had 9 turnovers last night. I think
happened in that disaster. The Sky were actually competing early in the game, staying within striking distance of Minnesota.